I hope you're ready for another exciting race weekend. Just this weekend alone, we have over 50 racing events happening all across the globe. So let me break down the top 10 that I would recommend for you to tune in this weekend. Hey folks, and welcome back to another episode of Race Plaza Media. My name is Pia, and as per usual on Thursdays, I break down for you what you can watch and where you can watch it. Our top 10 racing events of the week that we recommend to you. First off, of course, NASCAR is back. The Great American Race. They will be competing this weekend at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We have the NASCAR Cup Series, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, and the NASCAR Milan Modified Series. They will all be competing in New Hampshire. The Cup Series you'll be able to watch on USA and HBO. You'll also be able to listen to it on Sirius XM. The Craftsman Truck Series you'll be able to watch on FS1 and listen to on Sirius XM. And the Modified Tour you'll be able to watch on Flow Racing with a paid subscription. Next up, for number 2, of course, the guys for Formula One are back yet again. They will be heading to Azerbaijan for the street race in Baku alongside Formula 2. They will be racing there this weekend. Of course, you'll be able to watch that on F1 TV. Personally, very excited to see how Baku goes. Baku is one of my favorite street races, I would say. And of course, we have the big McLaren showdown. Who's going to take the win this time? Is it Oscar or is it going to be Lando? Especially after the drama that happened at last race where Oscar had to give back a position. We will see if that will have any implications on this race weekend in Baku. Next up, for number 3, if you're not able to watch Formula One because you don't have a paid subscription or you can't watch it locally on TV, I have an alternative for you because this weekend I will name it the weekend of Formula 4 Championship. So one of the junior categories of Formula One has a total of 5 different championships competing this weekend. We have the F4 United States Championship, the Spanish Championship, the Japanese, the Italian, and the British Championship all competing this weekend all across the globe. And the great thing about those is you'll be able to watch all of them for free on YouTube. And the great thing is also they're bite-sized. You have 2 races a weekend, so lots of action for free. And me personally, I always love watching some of the junior leagues because you never know if maybe one day you'll be able to see one of the riders in Formula One. Next up, for number 4, we have some IMSA action happening this weekend. We have the WeatherTech Sports Car Championship as well as the Michelin Pilot Challenge competing this weekend at the Indianapolis Road Course. You will be able to tune in for that on Peacock and NBC. Next up, for number 5, I recommend tuning into the GT World Challenge Europe. They're heading for their next round to Valencia in Spain. This is going to be around 9 out of 10. So better tune in to get in on some of that late action before their season ends. And the great thing about the GT World Challenge, you'll be able to watch that for free either on YouTube or directly through their website. Next up, let's go off the track. We're still going to stay on 4 wheels, but we're moving a little bit not quite into rally. So that's why we're heading into the World Rally Cross Championship. They'll be headed to Turkey this weekend for a competition at the Istanbul Park. And the great thing about Rally Cross is you'll be able to watch that for free on YouTube. Number 7. This is going to be the last weekend, folks. Your last chance to watch the Super Motocross World Championship. They'll be heading to Las Vegas this weekend for their final round of the championship, and you'll be able to watch that on Peacock and NBC. I was debating if I should head to Vegas this year because I would love to see it in person. Last year, my brother and I got the opportunity to watch Anaheim 2, which was it was definitely one of my favorite racing events that I have experienced so far. The crowd is amazing. The action on the tracks are amazing. So Vegas, I would wager Vegas is going to be a lot of fun. So definitely tune in for that this weekend. For number 8, I have another 2-wheel type of racing for you, the British Superbike Championship, will be headed into their ninth round out of 11. They're going to be racing at TT Assen. Unfortunately, locally in the US, you won't be able to watch it. You'll be able to only tune into some highlights. However, I've been hearing that this season has been really, really interesting. So if you're able to watch it locally, I would highly recommend tuning in to round 9 of the British Superbike Championship. Number 9, if the last two options that I gave you were not enough two-wheel action, how about a 24-hour race on two wheels? The FIM Endurance World Championship will be headed into their final round at the Paul Ricard circuit for their 24-hour endurance race. You'll be able to watch that on the FIMmoto.tv website and app, so you would have to pay for that. I definitely would love to watch a two-wheel endurance race one of these days. I've not yet, because I also don't want to pay for another subscription at the moment. But hopefully one of these days I'll be able to tune in for that. But this one is a legendary 24-hour race. So if you're able to, I highly, highly recommend it. And last but not least, in number 10, I wanted to end this with something free for you to watch. One of my brother's new favorites, the European Truck Racing Championship. They're heading into their penultimate round at the Bugatti circuit. And like I said, you'll be able to watch it for free on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. You have 4 races a weekend, so lots and lots of action for you to tune into. And there you have it, folks. Out of 50 plus races, these are my 10 recommendations. Maybe they're a little bit more than 10, but you get my point. 10 or so recommendations for this weekend. If you don't agree, if there's maybe one or two or any other race that you would recommend instead, please let me know in the comments. I'm always interested to know what other people are tuning into. I know I personally will definitely be watching Formula One. I have to watch the race in Baku. I might also watch the Super Motocross World Championship just because it is the last round. I might just tune into that. And I know my brother for sure will be watching the European Truck World Championship. So please let me know in the comments what you will be tuning into this weekend. And then we will be back as per usual on Monday with our race recaps for the weekend and any type of news or racing chat that we want to talk about. So tune in for that on YouTube as well as Spotify. And with that, I will leave you for today. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you in the chats. And if not, I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend.